In this video, we're going over the differences between the iPhone 7 and the new iPhone SE. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. The new iPhone SE is out, and a lot of people are asking the question, isn't it just another iPhone 7? And we wanted to really address that in this video today to really show you what is different about these two phones, because there's quite a bit that's different. So buckle up and let's get right into it. Now, we always start with software. Now, here's the thing. The iPhone 7 did come out a few years ago, but it is upgradable to the latest version of iOS. So you're getting the same software on iPhone 7 and the new iPhone SE. So there really is no difference there. Screen-wise, they're also going to be the same. They both have a 4.7-inch Retina HD display. Camera-wise, also camera's going to be the same as well. 7-megapixel front HD FaceTime camera, 12-megapixel rear camera. So those are all going to be the same. All of the new camera features are all really software related. So like portrait mode and smart HDR, like just about all those features are built into the software. They're not hardware features, so anything you could do on the 7 you can just about do on the new SE. So really it's not going to be too much difference there either. Now when it gets to internal storage here, you are going to have more options in terms of what's available today. So today you pretty much can get an iPhone 7 in the 32 gig. That was the base storage model. However, on the iPhone SE, the base model is a 64 gig. So you are starting out with double the storage if you were to jump to the new iPhone SE. And you do have options to get a 128 or up to a 256 gig model. So that's our first big difference there, is that you are going to start out with double the storage and you have more options in terms of storage that's available. Now, when the 7 did come out, obviously there were more options available, but now you really just can buy the base 32 gig model. Now, moving on here, we have color options. So the iPhone 7, you can get it in black, and if you look hard enough, you can find it in gold. The new SE does come in black, white, and red. Now, there are like fancy names, but I just put black, white, red because those are the main colors. Now, on each phone, the front of the phone is still going to be black, but the back will be either white or red or black. So just FYI there. Now, when it comes to the processor, now this is one of the big differences in these two phones, which you can't really tell if you're looking at both phones, but if you're using it, you're going to have quite a big difference in the experience. So the iPhone 7 came out, I want to say in 2017 or 2018. So that was about 2 or 3 years ago, and it had the best processor 2 or 3 years ago. The new SE has Apple's latest chip, the A13 chip, which is basically the same chip that's in the iPhone 11. So you're getting newer technology, newer processing power, which is going to allow you to have a smoother, better experience, versus the 7, which is older technology. And if you've had a 7 or had an older iPhone, as they keep updating the software, they normally can't keep up with all the new things Apple is adding because the processor is outdated. So if you want a really smooth, clean experience, you definitely should be looking at the SE over the 7. Now, this is the big category right here. The extra features is where you're going to really see the biggest differences in these two phones. So while both phones are going to have a fingerprint scanner, I'll start with the 7. The iPhone 7 did have 3D touch, which was a feature where you could press down a little bit harder on the screen and it would access certain extra functions on the phone. Now, Apple has since phased out these features, so you can't even get that on any of the newer models. So this was, I want to say, the last iPhone that had 3D touch. So if you like that feature or you're familiar with it, then clearly the 7 will be the phone for you. But if you're like, I don't know what that is, I don't care, then don't worry about it. Now, iPhone 7 was also water resistant. Now, the new SE is IP67 certified, so it's splash water and dust resistant. So you have that, which you know, not too much difference between the two, but it is red IP67. Now you've also got fast charging capabilities now. Basically it's not going to come with a fast charger, but you can purchase a fast charger separately from Apple or online. So that is a big difference, is obviously being able to make your phone charge faster. It also is going to have wireless charging built in as well, so you would be able to use wireless charging pads. I love wireless charging, and I hate when I have a phone that doesn't have it. So definitely wanted to stress that in this video. Now, one more thing I didn't add on this list here is Apple Pay, which is actually available on both models. So older, newer, you can use that feature, so that's great. If you look at this list here, the main things that stand out are double the storage, which I think is key. Second, you know, you're getting the latest and greatest processor from Apple and the A13 chip. Third, you're going to be getting the fast charging capability. Fourth, you're going to be getting the wireless charging capability. So those are really the four big differences between these two phones. Now, I need to stress one last thing that a lot of people don't know about if you really don't follow Apple news too often. So Apple has stated publicly that they're going to stop supporting certain models of their phones as the years go by because of the software and new things they want to do. And so right now, this year, they suspended support, or they basically cut off support for iPhone 6. So if you had an iPhone 6, you couldn't update to the newest iOS, and basically they're no longer going to support that phone. Next year, it's going to be the 6S. Year after that, it's going to be the 7. So if you were to buy an iPhone 7 today, you'd have to know that in about a year and a half to 2 years, Apple's going to stop supporting the software for that phone, which is huge. I mean, imagine no app updates, not being able to download new apps to your phone, and very limited capabilities of the phone, versus spending a little bit more money today, getting the new iPhone SE, and knowing that you're going to be able to keep this phone for 5 years if you wanted to, because Apple, it just came out this year. So these are just some important things for you to keep in mind if you are trying to decide which of these two phones you want to get. I'm partial to the SE because basically they've taken the 7 and they've just added all of their newer features to make it better. So if you can, spend the extra money, get that extra storage, those extra features, and a phone that you can hang on to for a little while. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Leave a comment down below. Let us know which feature is most important to you and which one you're leaning towards getting if you're in the market for an iPhone in this price range. Hope you guys found this helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos.